Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner, and this is a bit of foolishness chat about some foolish things that two people have done separately. Okay, y'all see the little thing? Let's get into. But y'all know first things first. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, dun, and all that goodness and stuff. Y'all know the link to subscribe to my secondary channel, JayLeesCorner Talk, is always in the description box below. Do not forget to do all these things right here, liking and commenting, sharing, sharing and relaxing, centering yourself and inhaling all the things I've asked y'all to do forever. Okay, you can also follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner, on IG, on Twitter, and whatever else you want to follow me on, it's all JayLeesCorner. Okay, so again, subscribe, like. Now I seen these two separate stories, and I was like, I have commented on it, so I need to do more random videos because I be having opinions on stuff, and I need to get it out my system. And I think y'all like hearing from me about the random foolishness that goes on across the world, Craig. Okay, and first up, and what the is going on here? We have this woman right here. Okay, Donna Marino. Now, Donna Marino was arrested because she convinced her husband that he had Alzheimer's. Okay, and she did that so that she could steal $600,000 from him over 20 years. I was like, you convinced that man? Yeah, you tricked your husband for 20 years to think he had a debilitating disease to steal his money. I'm like, what is going on here? So let me go ahead and read y'all the story that is on People. Okay, and I'm gonna pop off screen in case the camera freezes, you won't see it going on or whatever. Okay, now a Connecticut woman has been arrested after police say she defrauded her husband out of around 600K over 20 years by telling him he had Alzheimer's. Okay. And it was a whole month-long investigation. Donna Marino is 63 years old. Okay, she was arrested on October 27th down in Connecticut or whatever. Okay. Now I was like, what the heck went on? They say Miss Marino would forge her husband's signature on pension checks, social security checks, workers' compensation settlements, and other legal documents before putting the money in a whole secret account that he did not know about. Okay. And she would tell him over the years, you have Alzheimer's. You know what I'm saying? You can't go in the bank. You can't go into the bank because the last time you went in there, you freaked out. You freaked out. So, don't go in the bank, husband. You can't go in the bank, husband. Your Alzheimer's, you can't go. I'm like, lady, who does look? The fact that she was doing it with all the pension checks, social security and workman's comp. I'm like, what is going on here? Okay. And the thing was, if I tell him he have Alzheimer's, he won't go in the bank and see the low balances because while I'm stealing the money, I'm also not putting it where it's supposed to be. Okay, I'm just spending it now. She was held on bond. Her bond was $25,000, and I was like, leave her ass in there. She's a whole thief. Okay, she's stealing stuff from that man for no reason. Now her husband, who was 78 years old, he has an adult daughter named Elena. And Elena was the one who went to the police back in 2019. Like, I think this lady is stealing from my daddy. Okay, I think this lady got all his money and he don't know. But they're like, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Now, at the time in 2019, they figured things out. The daughter thought he had been taking stuff. She had been taking stuff since like 1999, and she had found some paperwork. Okay, now let me get back to reading. She found some legal, financial paperwork at the house, and that's how the daughter figured out that stealing as a wife was taking the money. Now, the husband told the police at that time, well, she's always controlled the finances, you know what I'm saying? But not until my daughter told me about this other secret thing, I had no idea she was taking money from me. Now, the dad then told the police that he did not want to press charges. However, that was in 2019. in 2020, okay, he said, you know what? No, I want to file for divorce. And because he wanted to file for divorce, he then wanted to press charges. I was like, mm, mm. Okay. And again, the husband wrote a statement saying, she had been defrauding me on my pension, paychecks, and workers' compensation, and other forms of monetary gain over multiple decades. Okay, decades. I was like, not that's a long, long time. They also brought up how she told no, once she was arrested, she told the police that she fraudulently obtained power of attorney for the husband that she then used to file taxes on his behalf, and she was out there pawning stuff that belonged to him to get money. I say, is you a drug addict? What were you doing that you needed all this money and he had no idea? What was you drinking? Was you drugging? I just wondering, what did she need all that money for? Okay, what is going on? Now the daughter said the reason the wife told him he had Alzheimer's because it runs in his family. So he was always scared he might get it. So she used that man's fears against him to get 600 grand over roughly 20 years. I was like, oh, she's a conniving little wife. Girl, see, this why you have to be on top of your parents when they dating somebody, or even if they're married to someone. Because again, she told that man he forgets shit. She told that man the last time you went to the bank, you acted a fool, and he just thought he didn't remember. No, it never happened. She was fabricating. Girl, I said that is crazy. Okay, crazy. And now her ass is still arrested. Okay, she's supposed to go to jail, not to jail, but her arraignment. It was the trial. What was it? The trial? No, she has to appear in court on November 29th. Look, and not only that, the police, did a whole investigation, and they found that she had made 17 deposits of his pension checks, which is about $23,000, and her mama's bank account. Okay, but at the time, the bank account was closed, and all the money was gone. So again, she was stealing all this man's money, and none of it was to be found. And she also told the police that she had mismanaged $20,000 workers' compensation settlement that her husband received. So again, he was the one getting compensation, and she was taking. I was like, girl. So now her thieving little foraging ass is all locked up in jail where she belongs. Okay. So again, this is the crazy lady who's stealing stuff with Alzheimer's, excuses. Don't trust her. Okay. Mm-mm. If you see her by your grandparents' old folks' home, get her out the way. She looking for a victim, okay? And that man still wanted to divorce her ass. But let's move on to the other person we're gonna discuss real quick, okay? Now this is Shannon Norris, and I was like, what did she do? Why she look like she on some bullshit? Because it's her ends. It's her ends. I'm gonna leave that be. Anyway, well, she probably had a ponytail and she pulled it out. So now this happened. Well, she's from Atlanta, but she was arrested in Pensacola, Florida. Now y'all know Florida it's a lot of fools in Florida. It's some fine folk too, but a lot of foolishness goes on in Florida. So, honey, Shannon was arrested because she was fighting and biting a family member's chest because the family member he refused to pray. And because he refused to pray, she said, "Okay, I'm gonna bite your ass because you should be praying with me right now." I'm like, "Who? Jesus has never said either pray with me, my child, or be bitten. That ain't nowhere in the Bible. It ain't nowhere around here." I was like, Day Shannon is on some bull, maybe Die Shannon. It's DYSHANNON. Either way it go is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So it's saying, and this is from the ABC3 Weird TV over in Florida. An Atlanta woman was arrested Wednesday pop off screen real quick, was arrested in Florida on Wednesday, okay, for allegedly biting a family member's chest after he refused to pray. Shannon Norris, who's 49 years old, is charged with battery for allegedly pinning the family member against the wall, biting them, ripping the shirt off their chest when he tried to run for crazy ass because he was biting. She was biting him. I'm like, what is wrong? Okay. Now they say she tried to get the whole family to pray for her mama's health. Okay. She's like, I need y'all to pray for mama. Everybody come over here and pray for mama. And well, apparently the whole family did not want to pray, which pissed her off. She became irate, that's what the report say, and she flipped the fuck out, okay? She dragged a family member down the hallway by his arm, and when he resisted, okay, she then pinned him to the wall and bit his nipple. And I'm like, you bit that man's whole chest, okay? What is going on here? Why do that? And the police came when they seen the bite marks on him. They seen the ripped shirt or whatever. They also bring up how after she bit him, she started screaming and yelling, saying that the family was possessed. I'm like, how they possessed? Because they ain't want to pray for your mama. They praise. Look, you have to be careful who you let pray for you, because some people get irate and start biting nipples and they're not supposed to. Honey, be careful. So again, the officers got there. They seen the whole full bite mark on his chest, on his left pectoral muscle, and they said the muscle was bruised. It had broken skin. It was bleeding, and and she in jail. Okay, now she was no, she was released on $1,000 bond. I'm like, at what point do you think, you know what? I can pray for mama myself. Let me pray for mama because I want to heal whatever ailment mama has. In a day when I'm going to calm down. But when you resort to biting your family's chesticles, okay, and dragging them down hallways and dragging them by the arm and saying the whole family possessed, you may be the one possessed with the spirit of irateness. Okay, God don't like ugly. My child, calm down, because now you not only you haven't prayed for mama, but now you got to pay the court people $1,000. Okay, and hope you don't go back. Well, she probably get probation, but again, you too old to be out here biting nipples for somebody won't pray for your mama. You pray for your mama. You and God pray for your mama. Girl, I say, why is she arrested for biting the chesticle? Don't be biting testicles in COVID times. Keep your mouth off. And this is the thing, to be able to bite someone so hard through their shirt to draw blood and break the skin, her teeth are sharp like a lion. Anyway, that's all I have for y'all. And the what is this foolishness? Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope y'all enjoyed. Do not forget to do what? Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner, to subscribe, boom, to my channel, and also to like this video. I will be back for more foolishness and stuff. Okay, so make sure y'all around here, okay? Because if y'all ain't around here, y'all ain't gonna see it. Okay, I gotta go. I will see you when I see you.